Cookies, sex, and first dates. Yeah, that's the name of the video, and there's a reason why I call the video this way. Basically, my point is this one. Today, modern society has undergone a lot of change. I am a libertarian in many aspects, and I kind of approve it. I love that people are having fun, are discovering new ways of enjoying life. I don't have a problem with that. But you know what I've noted too? We're losing. There's important to remember that sometimes we lose good stuff, we can lose bad stuff. What I'm trying to say is that some values should be kept, others should not. But I'm going to focus right now on the ones that should be kept. When we see teenagers, I see today, and most, I'm not going to generalize and say everyone, I can't make an absolute statement like that. But most kids, most teenagers, seem to be more generally interested in sex. Sex! That's right. And if not sex, hooking up, that's what they call it. And it doesn't really imply sex, it could imply what they call making out, which is a very kind of wet kind of kissing. Or simply anything but sex. I think that's what they call it. Being touchy or involved in a lot of physical contact that includes genital stimulation. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. Believe me, I'm the kind of person that would completely approve this. How? Well, hey, I think I have an hedonistic view of the world. Not completely, but I'm not gonna defend or argue that specific thing. What I'm trying to defend is that some values should be kept. Even when I have this view, I think people should have fun. I also think people should try to make it broader, not only focus on sex. There's just way much more than just sex. Especially I like to focus on the way people start going out and the way people start dating. Well, this is what I see. What I see people dating is that they're not actually going out. Well, I mean, going out is just kind of the way you say it. It's not actually meant to be taken literally, and that's another thing that bothers me. When they're going out, you know what they're actually doing? They're just kissing, having sex, making out, genital stimulation, fingering. I think that's what they call it. Hand job. I think that's another name. Well, guys, that's my point. There's more to that. There's way more to just hand jobs, sex, making out. It's not the only thing, but here's when I said, what does this have to do with cookies? Well, here's the thing. I watched very old movies, very old fashioned ways recently. Very old fashioned way TV, movie, cinema. And I've noticed that back then, women were less feminized, if you know what I mean. They were very loyal to the husband. Now I'm not promoting that, not at all. But there are some things where girls can be a little bit more old fashioned. They don't have to submit to the man, but they can be nice by doing something for them, and then the guy can also do something for them too. But you know, you know what would be really nice, and something that I would completely consider a very big, a really big compliment. A girl making cookies to me, or not just me. I mean, let's put it this way: a girl making cookies for the guy she likes. Making cookies. Why cookies? That's just a one thing out of many. And it's very simple. Cookies, it's more simple than a sandwich. They last longer. So that's why I chose cookies, because they're simple. I mean, you never see today a girl coming onto a guy and saying, "Hey, how are you? I made you cookies. I'm putting them to you." This is what I'm saying. Girls, I'm telling you right here, if you're a girl, why not make cookies for the guy? If you're a guy, also make cookies for the girl you like. It's equal. But now I'm going to like to focus on the guys. Guys, think about it. What would you do if a girl came on to you and said, "Hey, I made you cookies," and she gave you a bag of cookies, homemade cookies. Let's say oatmeal cookies, chocolate chip cookies, it doesn't really matter. What would your reaction be? That's what I'm calling this for. So that's what I see people. I see that no one is thinking of this stuff. Not today. Today there's some of the things are kept holding hands, but I think some many important non-sexual issues are being lost. They're being merged. Everything is sex now. Yes, we're changing, but the innocence could be kept without the innocence. Oh, yeah, that sounds ironic. It is. It is meant to be ironic, but it is meant to have a message in it. The message is that some of the innocent behavior, or what we consider innocent behavior, actually creates a closeness between the two people. Why am I saying this? Why am I saying that it creates a closeness between two people? Well, let's think about it. Think about it personally. Imagine for a second, close your eyes, and imagine that you are actually a guy or a girl, and this person brings you cookies. In all a nice gesture, this person gives you cookies. How would you react? What would you say? Would you be creeped out? That's a valid response. You can put it in the comments if you would be creeped out if someone made you cookies. Would that be a good reason to ask them out on a date? Would it? Would it be? Maybe not. Maybe you don't think it is. But that's a relationship I'm trying to make. The relationship I'm trying to make is that dating is not sex. I know many of you know that. Yeah, dating is not sex. But where's the dating? Where's the closeness? Many people today also we see many college kids engaging in intellectual in conversations, which I'm totally okay with. I'm one of those. I'm one of those people who love getting into a conversation, getting it on, debating, exposing arguments. Go for it. But what about the cute stuff? Yes, the cute stuff. What about the stuff that we find completely sweet? Yes, sweet. And we see, and many men I see, many of my friends, guys, are even repulsed by the term sweet. It's gay. Yeah, that's very popular right now. Gay. I saw this guy called Chris Crocker talking about how it is so gay. I don't know if I would completely agree with everything he said, but he had a point. He had a point. But to expand on that, it's not only offensive, taking offense if you're a gay person, by the word gay, but also what it's changing. Many Americans indeed do have some repulsion against homosexuals. That repulsion is reflected on the word gay, which is not used to insult homosexuals anymore. Yeah, you can say this is gay and it's not actually gay. It has nothing to do with gay people, homosexuals, but it has a negative connotation, which is the point Crocker was trying to make on his video. And well, when I think about it, it really does worry me. It worries me that we seem to be losing these values and creating and becoming more separate, apart from things. Why can't I don't see sweet couples. I see a lot of couples. Teenage couples. I don't see sweet couples. I don't see them. I don't consider it sweet. What they do seems more like pre-sexual desire. They say they're in love, but the love seems to imply a lot of physical contact, which I'm okay with. But bring something else. Valentine's Day. That's another issue, guys. Valentine's Day. Yes, Valentine's Day. Well, I'll be talking about that in another video. Today, well, not right now. I kind of have to leave, if you get what I mean. But wonderful to hear you guys. Thank you.